all-time favorite Ghana foods that I absolutely love and enjoy is the Ghana light soup. Whenever I'm in Ghana, Ghana light soup is always tops on the food that I must eat before I leave Ghana. And then of course, because of that, I decided that it was best to learn how to make this mouth-watering delicacy for myself so that I can also have a taste of Ghana even whilst I'm here in Nigeria. For this recipe, you'll be needing some goat meat, fresh tomatoes, carrots, onions, and Scotch bonnet peppers, also known as Rodo. You'd also be needing some basil leaves, ginger and garlic, tomato paste, bay leaves, seasoning cube powder, and some fennel seeds. As usual, the full ingredient list will be on our website and the link will be in the description box down below, so be sure to check it out there, okay? Now in a blender, add the onions, the fresh peppers, also known as Rodo. Add some garlic, ginger, some dried rosemary, fennel seeds, black peppercorns, tomato paste, and some water. Cover up the blender and blend until a very smooth puree is formed. After blending, set this off to the side and then move over to the stove top. Grab the goat meat and place in a pot that's already heating up on medium heat, followed by the blended puree. I'm also going to season this further with some seasoning cube powder, my all-purpose seasoning, and some salt to taste. I have a video on how I made the all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to put a link in the description box down below so you can check it out. But again, if you don't want to use mine, you can go ahead and use whatever all-purpose seasoning that your heart desires, okay? Now stir everything together to combine and then add the whole fresh tomatoes, one whole onion bulb, and the carrots as well. Now the reason we're adding this at this point is so that the tomatoes, onions, and carrots can steam till they are nicely softened. Cover the pot and allow this to cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. After about 8 minutes, the tomatoes, onions, and carrots have softened up. Take them out of the pot and place them into the blender. Now, before we cover the pot and continue cooking the goat meat, I'm also going to be adding some Ponmo into the pot at this point. Now, the traditional Ghana light soup doesn't use Ponmo, but I'm Nigerian, and what is soup without Ponmo, right? So I'm going to be adding some Ponmo to this, and I'm also going to be adding some bay leaves to lend some nice flavor to the soup as well. Now pour in some water, enough water to help cook the goat meat through. Mix everything together to combine, then cover again and allow to cook until the goat meat is about 90% cooked. Next, blend the steamed tomatoes, onions, and carrots in a blender until a very smooth texture is formed. After blending, just set it off to the side and wait for the goat meat to cook till it's about 90% cooked. Before we continue with the video, we have some products and services on our website that you may be interested in. The first one being my new cookbook, Winnie Sizzling Selections, which has over 100 recipes that you can choose from. It's the only cookbook that you literally be needing this year. So hurry now to the website and order a copy for yourself. We also have our meal plan collection that has different meal plans like the low carb meal plan, the weight loss meal plan, the weight gain meal plan, the detox meal plan, and the plant-based meal plan as well. And then we also have our aprons and our smoothie ebook, which has over 30 smoothie recipes, and our healthy snack ebook as well, which has over 25 healthy snack recipes. We have a range of products, and you definitely want to check out the products on our website. And guess what, family? We're currently running a discount on all the products on the website, so now will be a good time to go and order a thing, a two, or three. Alright, let's go back into the video. Now, when the goat meat is about 90% cooked, pour in the mixture into the pot. Now, this is supposed to be light soup, so the whole idea is for the soup to be as light as possible. So at this point, you'd also need to add a little bit of water or stock if you find that the soup is still very thick. I usually don't like to make mine very light and watery. I like it to have like a little tiny bit of thickness. So just do you and add the liquid to your desired texture, okay? And ensure that you adjust the seasonings if need be. If you need to add more salt at this point, please go ahead and add it. If you need to add more seasoning cube powder, go ahead and add it, just so that you can get the perfect taste from the light soup. Okay, now afterwards just cover up the pot and allow this to simmer gently for another 12 to 15 minutes. The secret to getting the most authentic light soup is the longer this cooks, the more intensified the flavor would be. Now once this is cooked to your desired texture and consistency, add the chopped basil leaves into the pot, stir to combine, and then take this off the heat immediately. It's time to serve, which is actually one of my favorite parts. I'm going to be serving this with some plantain fufu. Now I made this plantain fufu sometime on the channel, I think 2 weeks ago. I'm going to put a link in the description box down below on how I made it, so you can go check it out there. Traditionally, this light soup is served with some cassava fufu in Ghana, but I am going to be serving mine with the plantain fufu because I didn't find cassava in the market. And then of course, if you don't have plantain fufu or cassava fufu, you can also use eba, pounded yam, you can even use whole wheat meal, you can even use your poundo, you can use your semovita, whatsoever that your heart desires, do you, okay? But I promise you that after you have tried out this light soup, it will become one of your favorite soups to enjoy, because it's actually one of my favorite Ghana soups to enjoy. Alright guys, I hope you like this recipe. Enjoy.